As the saying goes, spring is the time for new beginnings. The girls' lacrosse program had yet another tremendously successful season last year, but they're looking for a little bit more. I caught up with Coach O'Brien and the Rockets to see how they're preparing as the 2016 season gets underway. After a 2015 season which included a 21-2 record but ended with a bitter loss in the Division I South Sectional Semifinals, the Needham girls lacrosse team has flipped the page and is ready to put their mark on 2016.
Obviously we think about last year and we think about the things, as we end a season, probably within the next 24 hours, I'm already kind of thinking about things definitely that we executed very well during the season, and areas that were might have been a struggle, and where we didn't gain a lot of momentum, so that as I prep for the upcoming year, I kind of have those things fresh in my head. But again, with every new year, adding 3 new players, it changes the entire dynamic of the team, and knowing that we're only losing a few players, but yet adding, a good chunk of players, the approach was to make sure that we just kind of take a look at what we had this year and kind of go from there.
I believe it's a fresh start, but having been in this program for like 3 seasons prior, we've lost. It's been a tough loss each time, so I think that gives us like a chip on our shoulders, the upperclassmen especially, because we've experienced it a lot. So I think this year, personally, and I know the other seniors as well, want to just go after it and really try to get that win for our program and for ourselves.
The Rockets return a solid core, which includes 3 seniors and a reliable junior class to help pave the way for the underclassmen.
We're returning a lot of juniors and upperclassmen, so we have the upperclassmen for advice and for a strong base, and then the little kids coming up, not little kids, they're big, but the younger kids coming up have them to lean on and support, and especially in this first game, we're going to need that because the younger kids, this is their first game, and for us, we've experienced this for 2 or 3 seasons before, and I think that's a major benefit for us.
We are very fortunate to be bringing back a strong crew that not only knows the system but also is expected to step up and be leaders, not just my 3 seniors but also that junior class that I think will really assist those younger players.
When the new freshmen come up, we just know what it's like, so we can just tell them this is what you need to do, this is what we want, and honestly just have fun. So I think just having a lot of upperclassmen who've been through the program just helps everyone feel comfortable, and that's what really helps team chemistry, and that's what makes a team the best, is team chemistry on and off the field.
The success of the lacrosse program is highly attributed to the commitment of the players and their chemistry.
Again, it's just on and off the field commitment. So although it is working off season with our sticks and our physical abilities, it's also chemistry and just making sure everyone's friends, because honestly on a team the most important thing is that everyone likes each other and that everyone believes in each other and honestly just wants to do the same, make it to the same place in this season, and that's what I think is most important, just commitment and chemistry.
The Rockets' key to the season opener and the remainder of their games is straightforward. Play their game and stay confident.
Again, having that combination of veteran players and young players, it's the ability of my veteran players to step on that field with confidence and to really take those younger players under their wings and really make sure that they're helping them through that first game, because it's always a really kind of that nerve-wracking first game. But I think it really is our ability as a team to really make sure that we work together as a cohesive unit, back each other up, and make sure it's an atmosphere of work and support.
Just believe in ourselves, that's all we can do. Put the past behind us and start fresh.
I think it's just confidence coming out. We have great coaches, they've given us a lot of great advice, and I think it's just going out on the field with confidence and really putting the pieces together. The younger kids, this is their first game, so we're really going to have to lift them up and give them advice, but I have faith that we'll do very well tomorrow.
Well, speaking of their opener versus Franklin this afternoon, the Rockets were 15-14 winners in overtime. Needham came back from a 4-point deficit in the final 8 minutes and got the game-winning goal from Caroline Walsh with under a minute remaining in overtime.